the truth.
All right, so welcome to the show. I mean, definitely have never been here twice, but let's
Thank you
just
for having me.
let's just say um let's just say third time for anything is always the best time. Frick.
Third time's the charm.
Yeah.
I got you. So if it is.
So I don't know when did you start YouTube, and what was your inspiration for starting?
Great question. Very great question. Does sound very familiar. Again,
Yeah.
I don't mean to be putting pressure on you if I'm doing that. My bad if that's the case. But
Oh no, you're fine. It's just I wouldn't be able to if I didn't have these questions. I probably wouldn't be able to come up with
2015.
one.
Uploaded my first video on the 1st of December. To make things short, that video is very bad, very basic, very beginner-esque. Didn't talk in it, nothing. It was just music, gameplay, text. You would definitely not watch that now. In fact, you probably watch it for 5 seconds. You'd be like, what's this? And then probably click off. That's how bad it is. I don't know at the time what made me think it was a good idea to upload, but apparently the 2015 me thought it was a very good idea on the 1st of December. So, okay, that was my first video on the channel. The person who inspired me to make the channel in the first place was Mert Music. With his gun sync videos. I've said that twice already. How have I done that? His gun game videos, sorry. The gun game videos and the quad feed with every gun, those type of videos were just so entertaining. And I was thinking to myself, I want to entertain people. I'll try my best to. Whether that works or not, I don't know. But at the time, back then, I definitely wasn't entertaining people. I was probably just making people laugh because the quality was terrible. But Merc Music, he made me start a channel with that. I remember one gun game video. I did it again.
Mexican powder, baby.
Mexican powder, baby. Yeah. I wonder where you've heard that from. That one video where I made an appearance. Remember it like it was my own, but it's not.
Yep,
I
definitely.
could go back and watch that right now. You know, I'm not gonna, but I could. I'd never get bored of it. Just knowing that I'm there is just the best feeling. I don't know how I got in his lobby either. UK servers, US servers. How does that add up? Anyway, that was to begin the channel, and I think you know what's coming up. But as the time went on, when I learned how to edit a little bit more, I saw the YouTuber Fearless. You've seen him now on your phone.
Yeah.
His edits on. I used to watch him on Black Ops 3 when he had like 100k. Before he used to do those type of edits though, he used to do montages, so it kind of makes sense why he was so good. But on Black Ops 3, he just used to do meme edits on gameplay clips, funny moments. It was just everything I like to watch in a video. So right now, I try and make my videos at a standard similar to that. Not completely ripping it off, obviously. Like I do my own little thing with it. So it's kind of based on Fearless's old Black Ops 3 videos. You'll see some sort of similarity with that. If you went and watched his Black Ops 3 video, and let's say, well, I've got a video that's ready to be uploaded, but it's not yet. But let's say you went and watched one of my Black Ops 4 videos with the new DLC Sniper, compared that, it's not going to be as good, okay? I'm not saying I'm as good as Fearless, okay? There's no way. Ain't no way. But if you'd see some sort of, like, you'd see the inspiration there, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
He's the inspiration now. But Mert Music was the beginning.
Yeah. Heard that a lot. Gosh. So, where'd your name come from?
I'm glad that you have to ask this again because I'd rather go into more detail about this.
Oh, we got lots of time.
I know. I do want to go more into detail about this. This is an interesting little backstory. So I watched two YouTubers at the time. One of them was my friend on Black Ops 3, sorry, 2015, probably when the game came out. He was an Australian guy who was called Feedz Savior. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know where he's at now. I don't know where he's at. He's changed his gamer tag, and I don't play on Xbox anymore, so I don't know what it is. I haven't spoke to him in 4 years, but that's where the Feedz part comes from. Him, that Australian guy, Feedz Savior. And I used to watch this guy who modded on Black Ops 2. Did some mod trolling called It's Mr 7 Games Prestige. And so I just mixed those two names together for Mr Feedz Prestige. Because it wasn't just Mr Feedz. I don't know, again, I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. It doesn't sound good in any way, but again, 2015 Feedz thought it was a very good idea. How? I don't know, I couldn't tell you, but a couple of years later, 2017, I changed it to just Mr Feedz, and I'd say it looks a lot better. I'm not saying my name's like stupid good or whatever, but it's a lot more memorable than Mr Feedz Prestige. You forget about that in like 10 minutes.
Oh, I didn't even remember it from the last two times.
Might as well give you a little catch up. See if you're still on with it. If you caught up.
Yeah, probably. So, what's I don't know if I've already asked this, but what's the coolest thing you've done in a video game?
Good question. It probably, again, like, it has to be one of my no scopes, because to be honest, there's nothing really cool you can do in these, other than if you hit like an insane trick shot on Black Ops 2, which I hit one, which is good, which is the window shot on standoff, and then there was this one no scope I use for everything now. If it's like, if I've got a sniper montage, like not montage, but like best moments of when I've used a sniper,
Yeah.
that'll be in there 110% of the time. Not so much the standoff one, because I didn't really get a video of it. I do have one, but it's very low quality. But I use that on 110% of the time. You'd see that everywhere. I was on Hunted Black Ops 3, did a little jump shot by the waterfall, no scopes, and killed someone quite far away. That'll probably be the coolest, because it was live on video too.
We're about 7 minutes in.
Steamrolling it.
we can just like unless you're wanting to do like an 40 minutes, we can just stop at 20 minutes.
Whatever you're down for, I don't mind.
Let's see how far. Let's see how long it takes.
Let's see how it goes. Let's just roll with it.
Let's just pretend that the timer doesn't even exist. Just nothing's going on. Just questions. So, what's your take on first-person shooters / first-person battle royales making a comeback?
For one, I've never really been a fan of third-person games. The closest I've been is either the third person in Modern Warfare 2, it was like third person team tactical or something like that. And I did play Fortnite for a little bit, but even though I liked it for the good, like 6 months, I got bored of it. I got burnt out, and to be honest, I've never liked it since. That was April 2018 that I officially uninstalled Fortnite from everything. So first-person shooters have always been the main game for me. Modern Warfare 2 when I was 7. I started with that, and I've played every COD since. And I can tell you, there's only like a couple CODs that I don't like. World War 2 and Infinite Warfare being them. But every year, I've always preferred the first-person shooters. And not only just like the first-person shooters, but anything to do with, you know, being first-person. I've said that so many times. Christ. There's Minecraft. I mean, you're there pretty much. You're not in third person, so you're building stuff like in first person. You know what? I'm saying first person too much. How do I? How else do I explain first person? Because like it's getting a bit at that point where I'm almost forgetting what first person means.
Oh yeah, we've talked about first person so much now. It's just I don't know what first person. What is first person any really?
Exactly. I forgot the meaning. I've said it so much. First person games have always been it for me. I've never really liked third person. That goes for even like WWE games or what's it called, UFC. I've never been a fan of those games because of it. But then again, I do play FIFA a lot, so you could kind of have a go at me there.
Yep. So when did you start? I mean, I already asked that. Never. I was about to ask that again. I was about to ask the first question again, but are you in any clans?
I'm helping out with Team Iconic. I'm helping out with the COD side of things because it's a little bit limited over there at the minute.
Yeah.
So there's iStocks, Stocks' brother. He's the lead of it, like the lead of the COD side. I'm just trying to help him with it because he's like, he's kind of got work to deal with. He's got his Twitch to contend with, and all that jazz. So I'm just helping him out, sort it out, try and keep it alive, and not completely killing off the COD side of the things. But I don't say that I'm affiliated with a clan or a team or whatever. Nah, I wish I was like in one, like a Carnage or something like that. I've been going for them for years now. But to be honest, the one thing I do like about helping out with Iconic is being in the team chat. The atmosphere you get, it's a good atmosphere. You know, everyone's chasing the same thing at the end of the day. So I just like hearing what they've got on, what their plan is, what videos they're next gonna be uploading, what plans do they have for the team channel. I like hearing that stuff because you know they're always down to grind. Even if they just started school, they're still like wanting to upload. You know what I mean? I love that sort of energy, and if I'm gonna somehow like upload more than I do, then I'm gonna need that energy. So I like feeding off of it. If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I prefer to call myself a bit more solo at the minute though, because I'm not exactly focused on Iconic. I'm more focused on myself. So it's definitely an interesting question to think about.
How often do you get a lot of sleep?
Not very much. I'm not gonna lie. My sleep schedule's been dead.
Yeah, I know, I know.
Trust me, like the last couple days, sleep has just been. Oh, this 24-hour stream's supposed to help me. I want to fix it. I want to fix it so bad. I hate waking up at 3 p.m. In the afternoon, and then like half of the day's already gone. Ugh.
Hey, when this is over, probably 25 minutes from now? Probably. I don't know. Probably be 40 minutes from now. I mean,
hey, if it's flowing, let's just keep it going.
yeah, just 5 hours later.
Man, that would be a pain for you to edit. 5 hours of content of us talking, eh?
That'd end up being if it was 4 hours now, I'd have to cut that into 2 parts. Because 2 hours and then another 2 hours. Or I could just keep all of it in. Just do
How would that happen? We'd have to turn this into a podcast type thing. And to be fair, I do like watching podcasts that are longer. But man, 2 hours. That's like, whoa. That's like a movie.
It's like Joe Rogan. No, Joe Rogan does 5 hours sometimes.
I don't really keep up to date with Joe Rogan, if I'm being honest.
Me neither.
I'm more of the UK type people. I watch the True Geordie. You probably don't know him, but
Oh yeah, I definitely know him.
you do.
Yeah.
All right, great. Well, I watch his podcast a lot. all of his podcasts, whether they're an hour and a half, 2 hours long, the people he gets on, amazing. I don't know what I find it so fascinating watching him, but it's probably his Geordie accent. But I love watching those type of videos, the podcasts, because it's like this, like it's more real, if you know what I mean. The conversations are more fluent and real. Yeah, that's why I love the podcast type things, and these, to be fair. But yeah.
How minutes in are we? I'm just gonna keep checking every couple of minutes. Oh, we're at 16 minutes.
Progress.
What games do you play?
What games do I play?
Yeah.
Well, I'm so boring when it comes to games. Literally.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's like
Wonder like you heard that before.
Yeah, I don't know.
2 games every game. That's all I play. 2 games, unless there's like this one game where I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna buy that. But the main 2, Call of Duty and FIFA. Sometimes branch out. Fall Guys came out. I do play that from time to time. And I remember buying Red Dead, the newer one.
Yeah.
But I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all, so I kind of just never played it. So, again, it just depends on what games are coming out. If it looks good, but I mainly stick to the 2 franchises, COD and FIFA.
Any Minecraft perhaps? Because I definitely didn't know.
I don't mind playing some Minecraft, but I have to go on with friends. Otherwise, I will lose interest within like 10 minutes. Okay. My brothers, on the other hand, my little brothers, they could go on it for hours, and sometimes they force me to come on. So I do play a little bit of Minecraft when my brothers force me to.
I think it's when you're a little kid, you just have the urge. I don't know what the deal is with little kids, and they're like, are little kids just smarter, or not smarter, more creative than like us?
Bigger attention span as well.
Like, I remember I played, like you said this before, probably, I don't know, but you said you play Minecraft for like hours, and I remember doing that in like on mobile, because I started off mobile first, then console.
Yeah, I used to play it on like hours building houses, whether it be from watching a YouTube tutorial or just building one out of the top of my head. I don't know how I did it for so long. Like I used to play for like 7-8 hours, sat down building stuff on Minecraft. Like, if you just think about that, how did I not get bored? You know what I mean? My brothers are doing that now. Like my little brother, who's now 8, he's going through that phase now. He's going through the phase of where he plays Minecraft for hours, and to be fair, he's pretty good at building, so I see why he's liking it. But you know, like the attention span he's got to keep playing it for so many hours. How?
I mean, if you're with one other person, you probably go. I've gone on for like 3 hours with just one other person.
Yeah, when it's on with friends, it's a different story. I could go on that. Like I could go on any game for hours.
Now, if it's like 5 people, it's 5 people there in the game. Now that could go on longer than just 3 hours.
Definitely. I'm not sure if I mentioned it this time around, but I remember when me and my friends, quite a few of them, went on the Minecraft.
Hunger Games?
Went on Minecraft. Yeah, the Hunger Games.
Yeah, I've heard this before.
It made the funny moments, mate. I had so much fun doing that. It's a shame because he doesn't really play games anymore, but when we did go on Minecraft at those times, it was so fun. No matter who, like, we just get a ton of people on, and we wouldn't stop playing it for hours until one of us had to get off or something. Like, it's probably the longest I've played Minecraft in years that day.
We've been in a call 44 minutes. That's longer than how long we've been talking for. We've been recording. I've been recording 20 minutes and only 20 of the.
Always like longer than I've talked to anyone for a long time. Because if you think about it, we've done this for like another what? We've done this for like what? A good hour and a half?
Yeah. It's almost
I haven't been on a call this long in years.
It's almost been an hour 45, I would say, because we started like 10:30. It was 10:30. When I looked the first time, it was 10:33.
No, it is exactly like an hour and a half, an hour 36. Started at 4 a.m. for me.
Well, it's close to 2 hours.
Oh, I know. The longest call I've been in for a long time.
I've been in a 8 to 10 hour call before, but it's like other people were there.
I mean, I'm talking about like Discord call, Messenger call.
Oh,
you know, I've been on like parties for hours. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Are you talking about like just one person?
Yeah. Even I can't stay in parties for longer than like a couple hours with just one person. There has to be a ton of people.
For me, there has to be at least 2 people there, and then just me. Because like if it's just one,
at least one person to talk to, and then I'm satisfied.
Yeah.
I need to talk to people, otherwise I'm bored. That was one problem I had with my Modern Warfare 24 hour. That's why I nearly fell asleep, because no one was in the stream. I was just sat there playing the game. I was just dozing off.
Probably gonna, when I wake up tomorrow, probably like when I go to bed, like what? I don't even know, 6 a.m.
It's coming up to 6 a.m. for me right now.
I'm probably gonna have like a red. My eyes probably gonna be so red.
I mean, it's got to the point where I've got a headache. Even though like I'm subconsciously not tired, my body is telling me, go to sleep. You've got a bed across from you, 2 steps away.
Like
sleep.
Like I can guarantee you, if I sit on my couch right now, I probably wouldn't get up. I'd probably end up falling asleep. I'd probably just not even thinking about it after that point of sitting down. Just probably start laying down, honestly, on my phone. I'd probably just fall asleep.
Oh, that's like me whenever though. Like if I lay down on my bed, I don't know what it is. I get tired like that. But the problem is, I can't sleep. I get tired, but my body's like, you're not sleeping. It's weird. Like if I get up in the morning, I stay up for a couple hours, but then I go back to lay down for a bit. You know, maybe because I'm again still a bit, grouchy. Trying to wake up a bit more.
Yeah.
I'll end up getting tired again. I don't know what it is. It's always when I lay down. I think, I don't know how to say it. I think my body's just used to sleeping now. I don't know.
Well, I've officially run out of questions to ask and even repeat. So now the rest has to be improvised.
Improvising.
Yeah.
I haven't done any improvising since. Well, it's kind of a lie, but back in school, my school, a couple years. How many years? 2017 time, 2016, 2017. I used to play the piano a lot. I used to, like, if I wanted to learn a song, I'd have to improvise a little bit to, get the sort of rhythm to the song,
Yeah.
all that bit. So let's say I didn't, a song from Ed Sheeran, what was it called? Shape of You. I remember someone recommended me that song. I knew like the basic rhythm to it, but I didn't know the full song. So like I had to keep the beat and the music to it going, what I thought it would be like, just to like sort of. It was not the song, you know what I mean? It was just the same tune, because I didn't know what the song was, so I had to make it sound like I knew it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's the last time I can remember actually fully improvising anything, really.
So Uh. Um.
Your body's telling you to get to sleep. Your body is not having it much longer.
help. Say
I'm a little tired there.
Say
We good to go?
Say something. Say anything. Say something. Say something.
Okay, let me help you out here. Let's go back to the question I asked you the first time around. What do you want this show to be? Like, how do you see it going, and what do you want it to be?
Well, definitely. Probably. You know what? Maybe it would be so bad if I, instead of it being like a talk show. I mean, it still could be a talk show, but instead of it being a full-on talk show, it could be partly podcast-ish, mix a podcast, mix a talk show. I mean, it could just be a mixture of both. I mean, don't really have to consider it one or the other. It could just be a show. Don't have to be called talk show or podcast, because it could be a show. So it could be whatever, I mean, as long as the guests having fun and we're having just fun having conversations, and just after like a while, like probably just would like to at least have like return to like an hour long, 40, 50 minutes or an hour. At least have 30 minutes of questions and go in depth for some of them, and then the rest of it just be full on conversations. Just make it more interesting instead of just instead of just having to do completely planned out questions the whole time, and have more real and raw stuff the rest of the time. So there's like more of a connection there.
Yeah, that's what I like about podcasts. You get to share it. You get to hear the people's conversations. They're real. You get to dive into their opinions on stuff, whether that be a completely different one to yours or the same opinion. It's always very interesting with podcasts on, let's say, sports related stuff. Let's say there's a team that is absolutely killing it right now, and you controversially predict them to do a lot worse the next season on. See, that's always interesting to me, because you're thinking, how does he think that they're gonna do worse off, even though they've just had like one of the best seasons they've ever had? So it's always interesting on that front, hearing other people's opinions. And if you do something with that on here, also with like, that's what I like. No, sorry, I've just completely my brain just completely collapsed on itself. If you do something like that on here, I'd love to see that, because this interview style of thing, I like it. I've always wanted to be a part of these type of things. That's why when you messaged me, I was instantly like, yes, okay, yes, I'm down. When's this happening? Mix that interview type style with the podcast. I think this would be great to watch, especially with the people you got planned on here, if they do come through, because there's some interesting people on there.
Yeah, and the whole point. I mean, we're in the same boat together, but we're both small creators, and that's really the whole point behind it. And that's why I said, and this will never come out, but in the other recording that no one will ever know about, where I was talking about that joke episode. Those were never really gonna happen, but the whole point of the show is I interview, because I always wanted to do this, and I was really respected, because I mean, as much as like you will see these interviews for like YouTubers, who do you watch? They'll say someone really small, and so like the whole point of my show is to have a spotlight for smaller creators like me, you, and my friends, who will have a couple on some point. But the whole point is just to spotlight smaller creators, and just to get them more attention, because
get a little insight of what they're doing, what happened, what's made them what they are.
Yeah,
I like that.
And because like big YouTubers, like you wouldn't expect them to watch smaller creators, but some do. Like some watch content you wouldn't even expect them to watch, but they're like, like 1,000 subscribers, like 100,000 subscribers. Like YouTubers don't just watch bigger YouTubers too. They watch like smaller creators. Like they could even be watching someone who has like 400 subscribers. We wouldn't even know it. and they'd like that content. Like it's just to help, show more of what we can do, because we're smaller. Even if we're smaller, we still got the same things as you, just not as big as of a following or notice.
Yeah, you see that with a lot of I'm seeing this a lot more with bigger creators now. Do you remember the Pro Gamer J in your YouTube recommended all?
Yeah.
Well, during the Black Ops 4 days, I was seeing him in this one dude's stream. He had 250 subscribers. He didn't have the equipment. He just, it was just a PS4 stream, standard. I'm into those type of stuff. I like the smaller streamers because, they notice you a lot more. You can have nice conversations with them. I do like smaller streamers. I'm not saying that I'm big in any way. Trust me, I'm not. I definitely have a slightly bigger following than other people, but it's not exactly, groundbreaking numbers. You know what I mean? It's not gonna make a big difference. But watching the people with 200 subscribers or lower, they're so happy for you to be in the stream all the time, no matter what. They're always grateful that you're there. I'm not saying bigger streamers aren't, but you feel it more with the smaller streamers. But the Pro Gamer J was just chilling in the stream for a good 2 hours. We even had a little conversation between us, which was pretty cool. He still goes in there every now and then, I'm pretty sure. I don't think he goes in as much because he doesn't have much time or something like that.
Yeah.
But I thought that was pretty cool to see, because he has 2-3 million subscribers, probably a bit more, and he's just chilling in this dude with 250 subscribers stream from his PS4. It's really cool to see.
Well, let me check how much time we've been talking for again. 32 minutes.
We've been going for 32 minutes on this one, but we've really almost been talking for 2 hours.
Yeah, I started a new call at 10:51. So,
oh yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Was that this one or?
No, yeah, that's this one.
Okay.
That's a while.
No. How have we been doing this for so long? It's funny.
I thought I would have been asleep by now, but no. Because after we ended the first time, I would have just gone to bed if I didn't check. I probably would have just gone to bed.
Good thing you did check.
Yeah, because you have to do a 24-hour stream. What?
I know, that's why I kind of, when you said that you wanted to do this on Saturday, I was like, can we do it Friday? Because I already had everything set up. I was like, oh, I don't want to, I can't do it then, you know what I mean? That's why I said Friday. To be honest though, I knew we'd get it done today, because I knew I wasn't going to bed until early in the morning for me. So today was perfect.
Yeah, we should.
Yesterday, whatever.
We should definitely get together on Discord for not even a podcast or interview, but a video maybe, or a stream, or we could do a duo stream. We just, because this has been fun. Obviously, I feel like we've been having fun if we've been here for 2 hours. So,
you haven't got bored of me yet. That's a good thing.
We should, but no, for real though, we should definitely do a duo stream. We stream a game and we play it, or we can do a video, because there's definitely, I mean, there's definitely content here.
Oh yeah.
Definitely a good connection for funny moments. But yeah, no, we should definitely do something else like this. That's not interview.
I know what you mean. Podcasty type stuff, but it's not
Yeah.
quite a podcast. I don't know how to explain it either. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
We should definitely play a game together at some point. If you'd be down to.
I mean, if you've got the games the very limited games I play, I'm down.
Oh yeah, I definitely. Wait, what do you play on PlayStation?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What CODs do you have?
All of them.
have,
Trust me. I'm not slacking on them. But there is some that I have console.
I got Modern Warfare.
On a. Alright, that works. Warzone it is. W. Mainly what I'm playing anyway, so it's fine.
Imagine tomorrow. Wait, you're streaming tomorrow. Wait, wait, today? Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow, today.
they're all the same now. Was it Friday for you? Like a couple hours ago before me.
It was Friday.
Like, are you a day ahead?
6 hours ago.
You a day ahead?
Don't think about it too much. Your head will explode. Just think about it this way. I'll be in 2021 whilst you're still in 2020.
I'll still be in I won't be able to update until the next day. You'll have the update before me. 2022. I'm honestly thinking about just forgetting that 2020 happened and just blending in the good parts and pretending that 2021 is just 2020.
Mate, this year was terrible.
Like,
this year was terrible. Like, overall, like, everything that's happened, like, what a blur this year's been.
This is supposed to be the good. This is the beginning of a decade. This was supposed to be the good year.
Yeah, right. 2010 was such a good year for the decades of the 2010s. Oh, such a good year. And then there's just this one, which is a complete contrast of it, which is terrible. Like, with all the celebrities unfortunately dying.
Oh, there's
this
like
corona business stopping everything is ridiculous.
Yeah, in the beginning of the year, there was already like 100 and like something celebrities who died. Like, it was just 2 months in the year.
Not only that, there was World War III rumors. That got me scared.
It almost did happen a couple months ago, but now now
that Soleimani business.
Yeah, and then yeah. There's so many things that have happened this year that were bad. Like, it's hard to name all of it because so many things, like,
it's just too much. It's way too much.
I
things that happened this year.
I have to tell you about my list. I have to read you the list. I have a list about everything that's happened in 2020. All the weird all the weird bugs and stuff
there was a little yeah, I remember that. I remember seeing that on Twitter. There's some bugs being infested in some part of America or something like that.
So there's obviously not celebrities on here, but this is now you're gonna have to be patient because this is almost 50 things, but I'll go quick with it. Coronavirus, murder hornets, zombie fires, 3 asteroids heading toward Earth that were supposedly going to happen in June, multitude of cicadas revived, flying spiders, massive Sahara dust cloud.
I would honestly cry myself to death rather than seeing a flying spider.
They were big too. They had long. They were supposed to have I
don't want to think about spiders so much.
I don't like spiders either.
I'm scared of them. If I see one crawl on my monitor, I'm probably jumping onto my bed and not moving until I see that thing move. In fact, you know what? If I see a spider on my wall, the house is theirs. They can have the
house. So also I have Earth-killing supervolcano that was gonna erupt, but I don't think it did. I have a apocalyptic bird flu that could wipe out half humanity that went around. I don't even know if it's still going around or not, but that was pretty bad.
Resurfacing Ebola as well.
Yeah.
That was a good week.
Yeah.
Calm down quickly.
Here's one. So these next 1, 2, 3, 4. The next 4, you're gonna definitely you're definitely gonna want to hear, but next one I have is COVID monkeys escape, underwater ghost village resurfaces.
Underwater ghost village? What?
Yeah, there's some underwater village that resurfaced, and I don't know.
There's nothing about that. That sounds cool.
Yeah, then scientists releasing genetically modified mosquitoes. I don't. That one was just.
Huh?
Why? Why? What's the point?
Was it trying to like cure some diseases
Probably.
from like malaria?
I mean, maybe. But the next thing I have on this list of 50 things is alcoholic killer monkey on the loose and kill scientists. that's real. That is real.
No, I saw that.
He like did he kill like didn't he actually kill 3 scientists?
I think so. We probably shouldn't be laughing at it, but like the way it's worded just makes it a tad bit.
It's because the monkey was induced with alcohol. All I'm thinking, you know, Curious George, the cartoon.
Oh man, I used to love that cartoon.
That's literally what I'm seeing. Is in my head, I'm just seeing an animated monkey of Curious George with alcohol in his hand.
How can you picture that?
I don't
Curious
know.
George with the cutest face, and you're telling me you can picture him killing people? What?
Just picture him like going around like just attacking people with a bottle. Just him drinking it every couple of seconds, just beating up people. Busy hurricane season, meth-induced gators.
What's the deal with that hurricane that's supposed to hit? I didn't follow up too much, but I can't remember the name of it.
Hurricane Laura.
Yeah, that's it. What happened with that? Is that passed?
Oh yeah, it's gone now.
Still going?
Yeah,
Okay.
it combined with Hurricane Marco and Laura, and they devastated part of where I live. Well, not where I live. I mean, I live in the state. I don't live close to that. Thank God. I only got the bad part. Well, we didn't get the bad. We got like we got the rain. I live in I have to about the name of my city. I live in Louisiana, and the part where that happened was like south, more like north or south or Louisiana.
Yeah.
And, they got it bad down there. They got like it was like so bad. It was a 5. It was worse than
Category 5.
It was worse than Katrina. You hear about Katrina, right? Like it was worse.
Yeah, I know about Katrina.
But right when it was a 5 way before it hit land. So it could have gotten a whole lot worse. But right when it hit land, dead. Just complete dead.
Just another storm.
Yeah, just a storm. It went from a 5 and it hit land. Nope.
It went from devastating and very scary to just another day.
It's
just
like
rain.
yeah, just rain, just complete rain. No hurricane. Just there is no hurricane. Just rain. And there was meth-induced gators. Now that one was an interesting one to read because someone. Yeah, so someone. Like meth was like somehow got into like sewage and infected a bunch of gators because they drank it or something.
Oh my god! How does this stuff happen?
I don't know.
How do people find this stuff out? Who's reporting this?
I mean, you should be you're gonna definitely question all the other things because I'm only on number 15 and I got a whole lot more to go through. Like, there's a lot more. There's crazier. Number 38, 37, and 38 are definitely gonna be okay. There's a lot. I'm probably not gonna. I probably won't read all of it. I'll probably just skip over a few. You know what? I'll go for it. Now, there's some I might just skip because there's not. Well, okay. Ravenous rats, zombie deer disease, virus-curing Asian tiger mosquitoes reappearing.
What?
Yeah, there's mosquitoes called Asian tiger. They were extinct for so many years, and they came back. Some of the things on here that I read, that I've been reading,
Wait,
I haven't.
How does that work? They're extinct, but they came back. What? Did one of them just be like? Did one of them just like wake up and say, "Hey, yo, what's up"? How does that work?
I think because I don't think they well, I mean, I don't think they knew they were like. I think they assumed because most of the things on here, there are a couple extinct things, But some I think were just not unknown for when they actually went extinct. So I just assume that they'd probably just put extinct because they haven't seen any for like a long period of time or haven't heard any activity of one.
That makes sense. That
yeah,
makes a lot more sense than them being extinct and then all of a sudden coming back. Like, what's that? Some zombie mosquito type thing? What's going on there? Like, that just doesn't make sense, does it?
Yeah. Millions of locusts coming out of the ground in Argentina.
I did see that.
Imagine living in Argentina and just seeing a bunch of bugs and hearing a buzz outside your window.
That would thinking about that gives me goosebumps.
You know the movie
and,
Bees?
The shivers. The what?
You know the movie with the bees where they come out of the air vents of the car?
Oh yeah.
Just imagine that, but with locusts.
That gives me the chills for some reason. Just like imagine
they're just so gross. I mean, we're all pale. Ugh.
I know. It gives me the shakes. I don't like that.
And when you step on them, the crunch.
Oh, stop it. Cringe, man.
This one is a good and a bad thing. Scientists announced that they can recreate. Now this was announced when Jurassic World was starting to about to start filming again soon, like restart filming. And this is a thing on Instagram that IGN reported on because of Jurassic Park, and it was scientists announced that they can recreate living dinosaurs within the next few years.
Huh?
Yeah, that
actually sounds pretty cool to be fair.
Well, they found some way, like they found like living DNA like of a dinosaur, and they're gonna be able to like I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's as long as they. Now, obviously, we can't just judge the movie Jurassic Park and say that if they were to create for example, T-Rex or Velociraptor, we can't just say they'll attack us automatically. I mean, if they created them now, who knows what they would act like towards humans? We don't know what they were
actually like. We're only told that there was like these, vicious animals. For all we know, so we're just going off what we've been told. So they could be the most softest things to exist. It's probably unlikely.
They probably were just scared of the other animals and just attacked them because they were scared. That's what happened with sharks. People thought they were vicious, but they just ended up being scared of us. And some of them are way bigger than us, and they're still scared. I guess it's just because animals and their it's just animals.
I think it's because of all like the violence portrayed in like movies, the Jurassic Parks, that probably scares you a little bit. You see a T-Rex that's ridiculously huge and wants to eat you, kill you. I think that plays a part in your head where you're just like, oh no, I don't like that. They could kill us, like it gives you that thought, but we don't know that, if you know what I mean.
This is come out as dumb, but my favorite dinosaurs has always been Triceratops or like a raptor.
I agree. Mine's more so the raptor. I don't know what I find so fascinating about them, but compared to the others, they're the one I like the most.
Their name is the coolest, and I really like their claw, like the way they use their feet.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool and interesting.
Oh yeah.
How they paralyze their food, which that's really cool. Not a lot of animals are able to do that. I love the way I word some of these. Flying snakes discovered. That's like some old type of like snake. They just found that so they don't fly necessarily, they glide. Like they can jump and then they'll glide and kind of like fly for like a couple like seconds, yes, but they technically more are gliding, but they're called flying snakes. But that would not be fun to
Pretty
deal
much,
with.
like, I can imagine being, I'm not similar to a squirrel, sort of. You know what I mean? If you know what I'm talking about by that.
Yeah.
Obviously, you don't want to come up against. I'd rather come up against a squirrel than a snake, but like.
I'm gonna skip from. No, this was number 22 I read. I'm gonna skip from 23 to 28. I mean, okay, 28 is about just the climate crisis, about the thawing Arctic permafrost that could release deadly waves of ancient diseases. Which that one, yeah, that's bad, pretty bad. So I have 29. I have potentially hazardous asteroid bigger than the London Eye. That was supposedly heading towards Earth, but that never happened.
There's been so many apparent asteroids close to it in Earth, but then you go onto it, like you go on to read more about it, and then they turn out to be like 10 million light years away. That's not really close, is it?
Well, we better not keep talking about it as a good thing that it missed. I mean, if we keep saying, I mean, I really hope one never hits, because if one hits,
Obviously, yeah, that could be devastating. But
I'm at
apparently, I did read about this. I don't know how legit it is, but apparently, not a big asteroid. It was like a small one, the size of maybe a kid's swimming pool, like a little paddling pool. Apparently, that was 1,000 miles away from hitting the Earth. Which, to be fair, that probably could also do some damage, judging how fast it would be going. But I don't know how legit that was. I can't remember the source either. I saw this like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
What do you like ants?
What do you mean? Like,
well, if you do,
depends on how you look at them.
Well,
ants, actually, no. But if you're like looking at it from a Bug's Life perspective, the movie, then yeah, I like ants.
Well, 50-mile wide swarm of flying ants.
Yeah, no.
Just
Yeah, no.
This whole year, they went from flying spiders, flying snakes, and now flying ants.
Oh,
how many more land?
How many more things are gonna like
start flying?
Fly? When's it our turn? I want to fly.
So the next two are my two favorite of the whole list. Sharkcano.
Huh?
Sharks living in a volcano. Now this is real. This is not like there's actually. Now it seems unrealistic, but I am not kidding. There's literally sharks living in a volcano. Like actual sharks, like swimming around in a volcano in lava.
Imagine like going to explore the volcano in the ocean, and then you just see like a swarm of sharks. Imagine you're a deep sea diver looking into this volcano that's submerged underwater, and then you just see sharks.
All right,
tons of sharks in there.
Oh, okay, I found it. This was posted 7 days ago. It says hammerhead sharks along with silk sharks were found living in a volcano. PC David Claude via Unsplash. Scientists captured video evidence of sharks living in the volcano. Scientists dropped the camera into the main crater of the volcano Cavachi, located in the Solomon Islands. Looks pretty cool. They don't look like they're being hurt. But, they're in the volcano.
I can imagine like the actual look of it being cool.
Under it, just with the sharks, because I'm looking at a picture of the sharks.
Yeah.
It just looks like this colored water. Doesn't even look like volcanic. But it's not a water volcano, so I mean, it really shouldn't hurt them that much. It shouldn't hurt them at all, anyway. they're down there.
It's probably, if it is a volcano, it's probably been dead for years, so it should be fine.
Well, the next thing you're gonna like this one a lot. It's probably you're probably gonna end up you're gonna start laughing after I read just the whole sentence. You like you like monkeys?
We've gone through quite a few things about monkeys today, so I'm a bit. I don't know what to think about monkeys anymore.
Well,
Alcoholic monkey scientist. I mean, that could change my perspective on monkeys.
Well. Here's a different monkey, but still, this is probably worse than the alcoholic monkey, and I am surprised how this could be. But baboons armed. Now, armed is a cool word, or it could be a cool word. It could be used in different ways, but in this way, the baboons are armed with knives and chainsaws in a safari park.
What? How did they get their hands on chainsaws? And how did they know how to hold them properly?
They probably are just swinging that thing around, just freaking like screaming and just throwing them around in a circle in the air. Look it up.
I've just got an image of a baboon, like going and making their arm in like a windmill movement with a chainsaw in the hands.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, and did you find a picture of it? I'm looking for a picture of it.
What, of the baboons with it?
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Oh, all I found was a bunch of baboons attacking someone's car. There's no knives or chainsaws in the picture. Is that one pulling a bra out of their? Oh, it's stealing their clothes. And it's a woman too. Let me see. They're not holding. These two are trying to pull off a windshield wiper, and this one's trying to drive a car. So it's trying to drive the car.
Oh, mate.
Oh.
Instantly cool in my books. Trying to drive a car. Even I can't do that yet.
Oh, now I see what happened. Safari Park baboons seen armed with knives, screwdrivers, and chainsaw as pranksters give them weapons to wreck cars. So now we know how that happened in the first place.
That makes a little bit more sense, but... Ooh, the clown's giving them weapons.
I'm really surprised it was milk. Wish they would have a picture though of them holding the. I would have least liked to have seen one with the chainsaw, because I want to see what that looks like. Because these monkeys aren't that big.
How are they gonna be able to hold it without it looking a little bit weird? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the chainsaw could be bigger than like half of these monkeys. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Please let this be a real picture. I really hope this is the actual picture, not. This might be a fake picture, but this is the best picture I can find with one of them holding. I'm gonna send it in the what are we in? What's it called? I don't know anymore.
Discord.
Yeah, I'm gonna send a picture of this monkey. It's holding a chainsaw. I think this is a real picture. I honestly think it's a real picture. I mean, it doesn't look fake, but it doesn't look like it could be real. But yeah, this is a monkey with a chainsaw.
Have you sent it? I can't see it.
Oh, shoot. I think it says loading.
Oh, there we go. I'm sorry. That's edited. That's no chance. That's real.
No, that's fine. It said it probably is not. But just imagine that
Like,
an actual monkey like that's the type of
like the
monkey it
chainsaw's
was.
almost bigger than the thing. Like this, no.
Just imagine monkeys running around like they do in that weird motion, kind of like waddle, kind of, but like run really fast with just a chainsaw. They'd be screaming with the chainsaw in their hands, just that scream that they do, and
That
just
would be terrifying.
just throwing it around. It'd be like Planet of the Apes, but more dumb apes than smart. Other things they had on here were zombie cicadas infected with infectious mind controlling fungus returning to West Virginia.
Okay, that just sounds like something off of Stranger Things.
Yeah, that's sadly most of the zombie stuff I said is sadly true. Yeah, we're getting
Mind controlling. What?
it's so weird. It might not be mind controlling. It might be mind something. It's something with the mind. I'm not sure what it really. It's not mind. It's probably not mind controlling, but like, it's mind related. It's probably just worded. I probably worded it differently than the article.
I'm gonna say that just stuff you see out of Stranger Things and stuff like.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
It's just scary now because all the zombie stuff. I mean, it's not. It's reached deers. Like, there's been zombie deers now. If you didn't know, you didn't hear me earlier about the zombie deer.
I've been seeing some stuff about that.
It's I'm starting to think we're gonna need to start preparing for something next couple of years, just in case. You know, if you know what I'm talking about. You know,
as long as they don't start experimenting with potentially bringing back real people's deaths, I don't care.
Look,
because we all know how that might end out.
Yes.
We don't want it to actually happen. It's all well and good playing zombies on like COD and stuff. I don't want to be playing zombies IRL. You know what I mean?
As much as we think we'd be good at it, well, I don't want to.
Like,
you probably wouldn't.
We probably wouldn't be too good at it if we think about it, because it's definitely not going to be the same as what we know it as, whether it be from zombie movies, the game.
They might even be like what, like
they might even be like a million times faster. It might be like dependent on who they were. So if you come up against like a zombie Usain Bolt, you're screwed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you don't see that in the games or the movies. You know what I mean?
1 million cannibal ants escape nuclear bunker.
Mate, these headlines. Where have you got them from? What are these headlines?
I don't know. I saw these on the internet. That are actual articles.
It's so well. It's so strange. So out of the ordinary. So dumb. So bad. Like, what?
This isn't even the dumbest one, but it's the most normal. It's TikTok suing Trump. No, this is the most normal one.
Okay.
It's TikTok.
You're saying it now, okay?
It's TikTok suing Trump. That's in no way actually. That's in no way normal to anything actually normal. But that's the only.
That's the only one I can.
That's
be like,
that's close.
That
that's like close to normal.
This actually works. This makes sense. I understand this.
It's the only thing that actually would.
TikTok,
yeah.
Has that been, like, wasn't Microsoft gonna buy it out, and have they done that already, or is it close? I never really followed up because I was gonna make TikTok content, and then I saw all this canceling business. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna. If it's not gonna be here in a couple weeks, then what's the point in starting?
It depends on if it's been 45 days yet, because when they have 45 days. I don't know how many days it's been, but hey, they have to get bought in 45 days, unless they'll be shut down because they're owned by a Chinese company.
I still can't believe that they're actually shutting it down. It's kind of ridiculous.
Well, I mean, I obviously think it'll be bought, but they said they won't. They're not getting shut down now because that's an old thing. Because I haven't touched this list since August 18th. So, but
that wasn't too long ago. No, it's nearly a month ago. Jeez.
Yeah. But scientists awaken deep sea bacteria after 100 million years. That's no disease. Actually, there are some diseases on this list I haven't even said, just because there was just a bunch of things on here, so I skipped over some.
How do you what's the word? Resuscitate old diseases and bacterias?
Well,
how does that work? Does it just by disturbing it after so long?
Maybe if they're like obviously doing research down underwater in deep sea. Obviously, if it's something cold and it was like something frozen, they had to get out of like frozen material. Obviously, they'd have to break it, and obviously, that most likely would get attention from like the animals, most likely, and probably affect one of them, and that would so forth awaken the bacteria. Because you mess where they probably didn't even know that the bacteria was even there. Then they might messed with the place that it was like being held in, like basically like in hypersleep. Probably just like them like messing with that area by digging, probably
like disturbing it. Just bringing it back. It's like waking it up. It's like if you like hear a loud noise whilst you're sleeping, you wake up. Yeah. Maybe that's why we're not really exploring the ocean as much as we think. You know how we've only seen like 5% of what the ocean actually is?
Yeah.
We've only explored 5%. Maybe that's why. Scared of bringing something back that was potentially like could end everything. I'm not sure. I don't know. It could get a lot deeper than that.
There are people who say Megalodon doesn't exist, but I'm one of those people that says he does. I mean,
again, 5% of the waters have been like searched or something like that, so I won't be surprised that they're about somewhere.
I mean, I have seen pictures, like actual pictures, not those pictures that Discovery did, or they faked the Megalodon documentaries. Like I've seen actual videos of like a Megalodon attack that was like real a couple years ago. Remember that video that came around with that whale cut in half on the beach?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a whale shark or just whale?
I'm not sure.
But
was it a sperm whale?
Yeah, it was a sperm whale. But like it was no other animal could cut like an animal, like no other sea creature could cut it open like that. Like that had to have.
It was like a stray piece of plastic or metal that did it. I swear they said something that was something to do with metal or plastic that cut it open.
If I can, okay, let me see. Cut it in half.
I see where you're coming from, but you got to think about how far did they have to go to get to that shark? You know what I'm talking about? And then how long did it like float to get back to surface?
Because the current of the waves would have moved it and pushed it. Could have been out there like a while. And things end up doing that.
I swear it was alive on the beach, wasn't it? Was it not?
It was dead. It was like the whole back half, you know how some of them spill over a bag of something?
A different one where they tried helping a whale back into the water.
So think about
thinking of things, yeah.
Think about spaghetti.
Where it was actually dead. Yeah.
Think about spaghetti in a box, like flipped over on its side, and just part of it spilled out, and there's meat top of it and the red sauce. But imagine that is a whale, but the front is still there, but the whole back half, where the back would be, that's the noodles, the meat, and the red sauce. That's what it's showing, and that's what part is remaining. Like literally, it looked like ground beef, like strings of ground beef sticking out. It was like completely. The other half was not even existent. Like it was like gone. Like it was just the front half of the whale, and that was it on the beach. Like it was completely. There was no way that could have been like a whale shark, because a whale shark could not have done that. Like the amount of damage that was happening to the whale, like it was just. It had to have been some sort of shark that most likely it has to have been megalodon. I mean, the bite. Like I saw a video of it, like an animated video of what it would look, what it probably like looked like, and it was just carnage, like ripped in half. So like I know a shark, like some really big shark, had to have done it. It couldn't have been like a regular fish who had like big teeth, because fish don't really have really big teeth anyway. They're sharp enough like sharks. So
That's interesting. I do remember the
yeah.
There was a couple videos of the whale being in half. There's been quite a few though, wasn't there not? At that time, I swear there was like a few more that surfaced onto the beach.
Yeah.
Except one of the whales. This is the one I was originally thinking of. It surfaced onto the beach, but both halves was there, but it was also still in half. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I was originally thinking you was talking about.
Well, last couple of things I had on my list was well, I just don't want. I don't want to talk about the next one because it's kind of dumb. But imported chicken wings test positive for coronavirus.
Oh, the Corona chicken.
Number 47 is Yale scientists restore brain function to 32 clinically dead pigs.
This is where it starts. Let's get ready for the apocalypse.
Yeah, just that sentence alone, Yale scientists restore brain function. I can already see that in being a dead like human that is just like died. I can see that happening. Like it won't be too long, because pigs are the size of basically little children, so it won't be too long before they test it out on bigger animals, bigger than pigs, probably like cows, and most likely horses, and then humans.
Yeah. Oh, man. Why do these tests? I know, I get it, you want to do it for the science aspect, but like it could cause a lot of danger, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But next two I have is fire tornado, and Malaysia detects new 10 times more infectious coronavirus.
Really?
Yep.
What? Okay. I thought I've not heard anything about that.
It was a long time ago. It's not active anymore, but it was in Malaysia for a little time, but it's like gone now. Now the fire tornado, that kind of, that's another one of the weird ones.
Did that like actually happen?
I mean,
fire tornado? I mean, in my head, it looks cool. Like fire spinning around. You know what I mean? It just seems cool. But what?
Yeah.
Where did this happen?
August, happened in August. August 20th. Well, no, not August 20th. They're pretty rare, but a fire tornado is a real thing, and it can happen when there is a raging wildfire near a mountain. An actual tornado comes from a thunderstorm. A fire tornado forms when the air is dry.
That just seems incredibly like
yeah,
rare chance. The chance of that happening
But
is ridiculously low.
but it's not a true tornado, but it does have the look of a tornado. But like it happened around August 17th.
Okay. Is that your list completely done?
Yeah, as of now.
Okay. Well, you're probably gonna find like at least another 75 things to add on that list.
Yeah,
Probably within the next 2 months. But
probably not even that. Probably just the next like couple weeks.
right, like the year's not probably got a few more surprises in store for us, and Christ, I hope they're not too bad. Oh my god, I just looked outside and it's like daylight. Oh my god. Anyway, like, have you watched the Black Ops Cold War multiplayer reveal at all?
Yeah.
What are we thinking about it so far?
I can't even respond. I can't. I don't brain thoughts. I can't function.
I'm surprised my brain's still working, to be fair. I mean,
what
what time is it?
I didn't even know.
6:30 in the morning?
I didn't even know your brain functioned at all, honestly.
That is a good point. But the way I was answering the questions, that is a good point.
But I mean, I usually stay up longer than this, so 12 right now is not that bad. But it has been a long day, so
I'm gonna have to deal with this again tomorrow. Great. No, later.
you know,
Ugh.
I could pop in on your stream if you want. If you want, like, have like a break where you're able to actually have time to, like, recalibrate your brain so you can actually start thinking and actually stay up longer.
I don't know.
If you want,
I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I've not thought that far ahead yet. At the minute, I'm just thinking 24-hour stream. That's it. And I'm probably gonna do another one when the Cold War game comes out as well. So, I'm probably just like killing myself slowly.
This is what I can see happening in your stream. So I can see you going for at least 18 hours and last like.
The last 6 will be a drag.
That's
what it usually is like.
I can just see you at some point in the middle of the game, talking to your stream and be like, "Hey guys, we're gonna land here," and all you hear after that sentence is a big loud bang, and your head just hits the controller, and you just hear a clash of metal, and just hear gunshots from the game. You're just in the gulag by yourself on the kill cam, just replaying, and you just hear snoring. Yeah, people are just.
That was almost beyond Modern Warfare at the start of this year. Really late.
And people
I
just
decided to sit down for a bit because no one was in the stream, and I nearly just fell asleep.
And then people just join your stream, just asking you what's going on, and they just start talking to each other while talking about how you're sleeping.
Yeah, I mean, watch time, you know what I mean? Are you gonna give me the watch time? That would completely defeat the point of the whole 24-hour stream if that happened.
I think it's that time.
It's that time. We've been on this call for like how many hours now?
I don't.
2.5.
Probably. I think are you going to bed or no?
I'm probably gonna lay down, but I'm not gonna go to sleep. I'm probably just gonna watch some streams.
I'm probably just gonna let you rest from talking so you can keep
I could talk all day. I'm gonna be talking for 24 hours, so I'm gonna get used to it somehow.
You know what? Just to make you feel better about streaming, I will stream tonight up until the point where you stream. When are you gonna start streaming? What time?
9 or 10 p.m. for my time. It depends on this one. There's a football game, soccer game that's playing tonight. My favorite team's playing. I'm gonna watch that game, and as soon as that's done, I'll start my stream. So it's probably gonna be like 10 p.m. What's
10 my time, because I'm in Chicago time zone apparently.
And what's the time for you now?
12:36.
10 a.m. or p.m.
It's PM right now. No, it's
No,
it's
about like when
it's
you go live.
well, I was gonna start. Well, after I was actually gonna
Your
start.
10 p.m. for me is 4 a.m. So I'm 6 hours ahead of you.
So you'd be 4 a.m. or I'd be 4 a.m.
I'm 6 hours ahead of you.
Wait, so I'd be
So whatever
10.
your time is, add 6 hours.
Oh, I'd be 10 p.m. You'd be 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Well,
I would have been live for like 6 hours at that point.
if it makes well, what? Wait, what time are you? Are you? So wait, what time are you starting? So you're starting your stream at 10 p.m.
4 p.m. for you.
4
That's when I'm
p.m.
starting it.
I don't.
In between 4 and 5 p.m.
I wish time zones weren't different. I wish we all had
I
the
know,
same.
they're confusing. Extremely confusing.
Like, okay, so what if I start streaming at 1 a.m. tonight? How long would I have to stop at the point where you start streaming?
What if you started in 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Quick maths says that you would have to be streaming for... Oh my god, I don't know. Hang on. I can't maths right now, my brain's not functioning. I think it's that time. 18, 19, 20, 21, about 21 hours, 22 hours. You've been nearly doing the exact same amount of time as me.
Then,
Wait, no, I'm stupid.
wait.
Again, I'm stupid. No, don't listen to me. I'm being stupid. 16 hours. 16
Okay.
hours.
I will. Okay. If it makes you feel better about streaming for 24 hours, I will start streaming, even though it's literally probably gonna kill my brain for school Monday. I will stream.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm only doing it because I want to fix my sleep schedule for university or college, and mine doesn't start until the 21st anyway. So I've got a little bit of time. If don't ruin it for yourself. Let me ruin mine. If anything.
I mean, I'll probably sleep out Sunday if I do it. So, I mean, I can't. I probably can't. I mean, I will stream for 8 hours starting 1 a.m. and I'll end at whatever time will be in 8 hours from now. Just to.
I'll probably be asleep. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll probably be asleep.
If I can last 8 hours on a stream this tired, then that should be able to help you get through it probably. Because I feel like I'm gonna pass out, and I already feel like wanting to play a game and streaming.
Part of me wants to go to bed, but the other part of me is just like, no.
I
You
wanna.
need to stay awake, so then you wake up late, so then you don't die during the 24 hour. This is why I'm staying up late and like up till early morning. So I'm planning to wake up at 7 p.m.
No, if I drink something now, if I drink like a soda right now, I'll probably be awake in another 2 hours.
Yeah, that's my problem. I've had an energy drink, so that's probably why I'm still like kind of awake, but my body's telling me no, you're not. So.
If I were to close my eye, if I even blink for like a second or close my eyes, I already know I would fall asleep.
Yeah, I feel that.
Just
I'm
right.
Kinda like my blinks are kind of getting to the point where they're lasting like 5 seconds.
Yeah,
I think it's getting to the point where if I don't sleep, my body's gonna force me to sleep.
My body's forcing my eyes to close. I mean, I feel like I could stay awake, but it's just
I don't have much left in me, but I'm trying to stay up for at least another hour or two.
I mean, I got a biology thing I gotta finish for school.
And you're spending it by almost talking to me for 3 hours.
Let's do Monday.
What? Today Monday?
No, it's due Monday.
Due Monday. That's
Yeah.
it. Right, I'm sorry. Okay, I've not been out of the house for the last couple of months. Time's trying like I've lost track of time so many times. Okay, forgive me. Okay.
Well, thanks.
Mhm.